All right, now we're going to multiply rational expressions together. So it's going to look something big and ugly like this. We have some polynomials and fractions, and they want you to multiply. But remember, it's a lie. We really don't want you to multiply. We want you to factor, 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 and cross stuff out. Okay? And so the method that we're going to use for this is the FERR method. FERR. And FERR stands for factor, extend the line, reduce, and rewrite. Okay, we're just factoring here. So we're going to look one at a time. We've got two fractions, so we have 4 things to factor. So we're going to start just at the top right here. We're going to say, can I factor that? Remember, here's our tools, the greatest common factor, the X box, the guess and check. All right, so we look at this and we say just this top one right here. And our tool for this is going to be the X. Okay, we have an X squared here, no common factor. -3 and -2, our factors are going to be -3 and +1. So we're going to rewrite this as x minus 3 times x plus 1. We're going to do this for all 3 of them here. Okay, so then we're going to take just this one here, ignore everything else. We're going to factor just this. So this is going to be -1 and 0. That's going to be -1 and +1. So we can rewrite this as x minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay, we're going to ignore the rest now. Remember, we're going to go just for here. So this is going to be looking for greatest common factor here because we haven't got an x squared. We can factor out of 4 and we're left with x minus 1. And this is not factorable. There's nothing going on here, so we're just going to write it as 6x. So all we've done is factored. We've just rewritten all of these as their factor, okay? Now, remember that if we are multiplying together fractions, all we're really doing is multiplying everything on the top and multiplying everything on the bottom, which really means this is one big old fraction, so we can just extend the line. So we factored, we've extended the line, now we just have a big old fraction, right? So now we're going to cross out anything that's exactly the same in the parentheses, okay? So that means we can cross out this x minus 1 and this x minus 1, this x plus 1 and this x plus 1. So let's see what we're left with. We're left with x minus 3 times 4, and that's all divided by 6x. At this point, we can reduce a little further. These things do not have a plus or a minus sign attached to them. They're not glued to anything. These are free agents. So we can reduce these guys both by 2, and our answer is going to be 2 times x minus 3 divided by 3. Remember, we cannot cross out these 3's. These guys are glued together. It's all or nothing. And so that means that this is our reduced statement. 2 times x minus 3 divided by 3. Far less complicated than what we started with. Much more easier. And remember, all you have to do is factor, 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 extend, reduce, and rewrite. And remember, you know you love math.